Hi, second graders. You will not be able to see my face in this video, but we are going to go over some of your math worksheets. So we're going to go and look at pages 301, 302, 303, 304, 309, and 310. So if you have those with you, that's great. If you don't have your problems highlighted already, then you need to get that done before you continue on with this video so that you can follow along easily. You can pause this video whenever you need to slow things down a little bit, and then you can just push play and get right back to where you were. So we're going to do some review of math concepts because you're really not learning anything new this week. It's all a bunch of review. So we're going to start with page 301, question 4. Write 2 multiplication facts and 2 division facts using these numbers. So when I see 2 and 4 and 8, I know that if I multiply 4 by 2, I can get 8. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Remember that when you have your multiplication tables done, and you know them, your multiplication families, then you're going to get this really easily. That's why it's so important for you to practice your multiplication facts, okay? It's not something that I'm just saying to say it. I'm saying it because it's really going to help you as you grow as a mathematician and go to 3rd grade. You need to know your multiplication, so please practice. So we've got 4 times 2 equals 8. Now I know that I can flip these two things around and it's going to say the same thing, okay? Except it's going to look different. So 2 times 4 equals 8. Now, I know that when I have to turn a multiplication problem into a division problem, the number that I put first is always going to be the product of the multiplication problem. What's a product? The answer to a multiplication problem. So these 2 problems here are going to both start with 8 because that's the product of the multiplication problem. So we know this one's going to say 8 divided by blank equals blank, and this one's going to say 8 divided by blank equals blank. So we're going to put those numbers in. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. That means if I had 8 circles, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I divided them in half, okay? So let's see, I'm going to circle every other one to divide it in half. I guess I did too many. Half of them, dividing it in 2, would be 4. And then 8 divided by 4 equals 2. If I wanted to divide 8 into 4 different groups, each group would have 2 in them. Okay, very good. Those are just simple flip around facts. All right, now we're going to go to page 302. We're going to be at question 4 with perimeter. The perimeter of Yellowstone Lake is 141 miles. Wow, that's a really big lake. Write the perimeter for each shape. Can you guys remind me what is perimeter? It's the distance of the outside of a shape. So they're saying that if I wanted to walk all the way around Yellowstone Lake, I would be walking 141 miles. I would definitely need to take some water for that, wouldn't I? Excuse me. Okay, so we have this square. This side is 5 centimeters long. This side is 5 centimeters long. This side is 5 centimeters long. And this side is 5 centimeters long. So what I'm doing is I am just adding 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. That's all I'm doing. So 5, 10, 15, 20. The perimeter of this square is 20 what? cm is short for centimeters, right? We always label our measurements. See, that's all labeled for you. I hate that they do that. But we always label our measurements because we need to let people know what we're talking about. the perimeter is not 5 or 20 monkeys. It's not 20 Snickers bars. It's 20 centimeters. That's what we're measuring in, okay? All right, so we've got 8 inches, 8 inches, 8 inches on this side. So we're adding 8 plus 8 plus 8. This would be 8 times 3. And if I've been working on my times 3 multiplication family, I would know that 8 times 3 is 24. 24 inches, okay? They use the little 2 dashes there to do inches. And the last one, oh my goodness, look at that shape. It's got lots of different sides to it, but we have to add every single one. So what I'm going to do, just so that I don't get confused, is I am going to cross it out every time I'm counting by 2s, okay? So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16, and that little cm stands for what? Centimeters. 16 centimeters is how long this perimeter is around the shape. Okay, very good. Now we're moving on to page 303. Okay, I'm bringing this down for us because we're going to be at number 1. This is going to have to do with time and also reading to understand what's going on in the problem. So it says to read the clues and mark the circle under the time. Okay, so the question is going to ask us, what time do Dad and Jacob begin their hike? And we have these options. We have to read these 3 clues, okay, to figure out what time do Dad and Jacob begin their hike. So Dad and Jacob leave the campsite at 6:45 a.m. to go hiking. So they're going to leave the campsite at 6:45 to go hiking. It takes them 10 minutes to get to the trail. So they had to walk for 10 minutes to get to the trail. So let's underline 10 minutes because they haven't started their hike yet. They're just trying to get there. So 10 minutes to the trail. Now, 10 minutes added to 6:45 would be 6:55. So far, we've got that, 6:55 plus 10 minutes. Then our next clue, Dad and Jacob spend 15 minutes packing their gear. So now we have to add 15 minutes to 6:55. Well, if I add 5 minutes, okay, then I'm going to get to 7 a.m., but I still have to add 10 more minutes because I've only added 5. 10 plus 5 is 15. So now I'm at 7:10. Is there 7:10 a.m. there? There is. Very good. And there we go. There's our answer. Okay? That one's kind of hard. It's tricky to understand this when you don't have a clock in front of you, and I don't have my clock with me. So if you need to, boys and girls, get a clock off your wall, play with it, add the minutes if you need to, one by one, to try to get this answer. This one is going to be very similar. These questions are going to be very similar to this one. So get out a clock if you need to, draw on it. Use what you need to use in order to get the right answer, but getting an actual clock and holding on to it will be very helpful to add minutes to your time. Okay, let's move to page 304. We are now on page 304, question 3. Question 3 tells us to write the dollar amounts that the money is between. Circle the dollar that the money rounds to. Okay, so we're working with money and we're working with rounding, and we know how to do that, don't we? So let's look at their example. $4.15 is between which two dollar amounts? Well, we know it's going to be between 4, and then what's the next dollar amount after 4 is 5. And it also tells us to circle the dollar amount that the money rounds to. So if I wanted to round 15 to the closest dollar, do you think 15 cents is closer to 0 cents Or is it closer to 100 cents to the next dollar? It's closer to 15, and that's why they've circled the $4. So let's do it with $7.48. So $7.48 is between which two dollar amounts? We know it's going to be 7 at the beginning because there's a 7 there. So we're going to write $7. And please write it nice and neatly and in money form. $7. And what's the next dollar amount after $7 is $8. So we're going to write $8 right there on the line. Nice and neatly, please. Okay? Now we've got to figure out $7.48 is between 7 and 8, but which one would it round to? If I said, what's the closest dollar amount? Would $7.48 be closer to $7? Okay, or would it be closer to $8? It would be closer to $7 because the halfway point between $7 and $8 is $7.50. So $7.50 is going to be the point kind of on the top of that hill when we're rounding, right? As we go up the hill, if we get to the 5, then we round down to the next number. $7.48 is close to the top, but it's not quite at the top of the hill. It's close to 50, but it's not there. So it's still down here. The marble would still roll back. It's still closer to $7. Okay? Next one, $8.88 is between which two dollar amounts? We know it's going to start with $8 because that's in our number. Okay, $8, nice and neat. And then what's the dollar amount after $8? $9. Good. And then it asks us, okay, $8.88 is between these two numbers, but which one would it round to? If I wanted to round to the next dollar amount, if I was going to round it back down to 8 or to 9, which is it closer to? 88. You're really looking here at the cents. 88. Is it going to be here at the top with 50? Down here close to 0? Or here at 100? 88's right about there. So it's going to be rounding down to the next dollar amount, which is $9. Okay? Very good. Go ahead and move on to page 309. All right, we are now on page 309, and we're right here at question 4. Okay, we're going to be doing some division, and we're going to draw a picture for it. So it says that Mom packed 30 snack crackers. They came in packages of 5 crackers each. How many packages did Mom pack? So here's what we're going to do. We know that Mom bought packages of crackers, and in each in each package, there were 5 crackers. And we know that she got all the way to 30 crackers. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw our first package, just a rectangle. And how many crackers are in one package? Only 5. So let's put 5 in there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to do that until we get all the way to 30. So let's do that again. Here's another package. We can only put 5 crackers in it. So let's go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, do another one. We're not at 30 yet. Another package. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Looky there. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, have we gotten to 30 yet? Nope. All right, let's do another package. 5 more. So we're at 15 crackers. Let's add 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. We're not at 30 yet, though. Remember, she packed 30 snack crackers, so let's make another package. Add 5 more. We're already at 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Are we at 30 yet? No, we're not. We need to add another package of crackers. Mom sure did buy a lot of packages, didn't she? Okay, let's add the rest of the 5. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We got to 30 crackers with 5 of the crackers in each one of the packages. So let's see, how many packages did Mom buy? it would be 30 crackers divided up by 5 crackers in each one. How many packages are there? 6. And we're not just going to write 6. We're going to write 6 what? 6 monkeys? No, 6 packages. Make sure you're always labeling your answers. Packages. Very good. Okay, let's go to page 310. All right, boys and girls, we're now on page 310, and we're going to do question 2 together. Okay? So it says, oops, lost my pen. All right, draw lines to match. So we've got all of these dollar amounts, okay, and then we've got options of different quarter amounts. So, and then over here we've got cents and then nickels. So what we're going to do is we're going to first, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at 2 quarters and I'm going to say, okay, what is 2 quarters? 2 quarters, 25, 50. All right, which one of these says 50 cents? This one right here. So we're going to draw our line. 4 quarters, let's count by 25s. 25, 50, 75, $1. Do we have $1? Yep, right there. 5 quarters, we got to hit it 5 times and count by 25s. 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25. There we go, $1.25 right there. And last one, 8 quarters. Let's just make sure, though, that that's the right answer. 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25, $1.50, $1.75, $2. There we go. Good job. We're going to do the same thing over here with our nickels. So 8 nickels. We know that nickels, we count by 5s. So we're going to tap this right here 8 times, counting by 5s. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Do we have a 40 cents? We do. 5 nickels. So we're going to count by 5s 5 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 cents right there. 11 nickels. Count this with me. This is going to be a lot. Okay, you might need to use your fingers to make sure that you count by 5s 11 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. There we go. Good job. And 6 nickels. Count by 5 6 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 30 cents. There you go, boys and girls. Thank you for completing all of those worksheets with me. You sure did work hard, and I am so proud of you. Way to go.